Today on the Point Blank Performance YouTube channel, we've got Corey's first gen L5P Duramax powered by our D4 HP package. What does that mean to you guys? Well, you've already taken a look underneath the hood. You've seen there's a single turbocharger kit where there used to be the factory unit. This thing has a S472 forced induction turbo, 87 turbine, 1.0 AR housing. Perfect. So we got a big ass turbocharger. We've seen them go over 800 real horsepower on the channel. We need fuel. Don't worry, we got you covered. Underneath the truck, we got the big Pac-Man fuel sump and the legendary fast fuel system taking care of the low pressure side. What about the high pressure side? Well, we've got a 12mm CP3 conversion by S&S Diesel. Those are good for over 1,000 HP. Perfect, we need injectors. Don't worry, Corey's got that also. 150% over injectors. That's a shitload of injector, it is, but we don't have to use it all for our goal for the truck. What about the factory transmission? Because this dude already has 35s and 24s. We know it won't hold up. Fully built Rev Max transmission rated over 1,000 HP. So front to back, oh, and I forgot, it does have the PPE manifolds and up pipes. And I forgot, it does have the Mishimoto intercooler up front. Front to back, as we've learned on these, this is a fully built D4 package ready to make big power. What's the goal with the package? It's this, guys. He called in, said, hey, I don't need 1,000 horsepower, I don't need 900, but I want something super fun. 750, 800, perfect. While we're doing this, Corey, we want to compare it to what? Well, you guessed it, the 5th gen Ram, guys. You guys like to beat up on the Duramax, guys. Well, now it's our time to beat up on you. You can refer to this video, the Hulk. Now, that thing was a Hulk to drive. S472, 100 over injectors, made over 800 real horsepower. Can we beat it? Can we get to it? We're not going to try to kill it, but we are going to, there's a better word for this, but we're going to around and find out. Guys, there's only one way to find out how much power this D4 HP package can make. It's dyno time. pull this son of a bitch back if I was going to daily drive it. Woo! I need a Xanax and I don't even do drugs. The first run on our D4 HP package with the S472. What did it do? Tune 1. Take a look at the graph. 600 rear wheel horsepower and 1,088 feet-pound of torque. That S472 ain't no joke. Now it's got a 1.0 AR housing. I did that on purpose. Get a little bit of that torque out of the bottom end and bring it up top. Pay attention to the graph. You can see the graph goes whoop, straight up. Here's a bigger picture of it here. Let me adjust the RPM window. So I started the graph at 2,500 down here in the far left, and I ran it all the way over here to 2,900. I ran out of RPM because that's where I set my window. So it would make more. Now to the big picture. Let's just add a little bit of fuel, should we? And see if we actually hit our goal. Maybe 50 more horsepower, we're good to go. Now for the moment. Did we hit jackpot on today's run? Yes, we did. 777, boys. 777 rear wheel horsepower and 1,316 feet-pound of torque. This dude laid the power down. Now here's the big picture. That truck right there has 35s, 24x14s. It's really cool to say, hey, what my truck daily drives on makes this. That's meeting our goal. 750 to 850, wherever it lands, and we can go more. Tune 4, Tune 5, but this is where today's video will land on this. If we're gonna chase a number and the truck comes back, we're gonna put stock wheels and tires on it. We're going after beating the 5th gen guys. So what do we think about our D4 HP package compared to the Hulk, the 5th gen Dodge Cummins with a similar build? Phil, hang up. Just 1 second, cut. There's phone keeps going off. Oh God. My man. Okay, so we sent Corey a message. She hit 777. I was cool with it. But he's on the same page as me. He wants to break over 800 horsepower. I was really hoping to break 800 horsepower. 800 horsepower loading. Dyno time number 2. Let's go. So 777 rear wheel horsepower on an L5P, lifted in the air, 35-inch tall tires. That's a damn respectable number, especially on that Mustang dyno. I've driven trucks, a couple, that make 700 rear wheel horsepower. And they are badass, they're no slouch. But at the end of the day, it's a customer's investment, and as long as we're in a safe parameter, you want to turn it up, let's turn it up. We reported back to Corey, and Corey came in, rained on my parade, and said, let's turn it up. I want over 800 rear wheel horsepower, turn it up to Tune 5. So here is the meat and potatoes. Tune 5 on 150 over injectors. We turned it up to 1,650 US. Not a lot of fuel, but a little bit of fuel. Can we add 100 horsepower to the 777? Let's find out. So guys, turned it up, Tune 5, letting it eat, but not too much eat. We go to the buffet and we make 857 rural horsepower, 1,426 feet-pound of torque. Talk about a little bit of power. Guys, that ain't no slouch. 860 rural horsepower is an animal to drive. But don't take my word for it. This could be somebody's dream build. Corey basically presented it to me like this. Hey man, I love my truck. I want to do this entire setup. Hell yeah, man. We're grateful for the opportunity. By this time you're watching this video, Corey has already had the truck. So he can jump in here. He's interactive with us. He'll jump in here in the comments. If you guys want to know anything about it, what the hell is it like to drive 857 rural horsepower? Am I full of shit? Is that dyno really that hard to make that kind of power? There's only one way to find out, boys. Pop a question in the comments. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Corey, thanks for bringing your build to point blank performance, and we'll see you next time here at PBP.